Hey friends, it's Miss Jess, and today I'm going to be reading The Three Little Pigs. So, do you remember what this is called? This is the front cover. So if this is the front cover, this must be the back cover. Do you remember what this is called? I'll give you a hint. You have one on your back. It's the spine. So this book says it's illustrated by May Masoka. The illustrator is the one that draws the pictures. This is our title page. It says The Three Little Pigs, retold by Kath Jewett and illustrated by May Masoka. Once upon a time, there was three little pigs who lived in a cozy cottage on the hill. A cottage is another word for a house, so that's their home. They loved to eat all the delicious food their mother made them every day. They ate so much that it wasn't long before the three little pigs had grown so big that there was no room for them in the cozy cottage anymore. "I'm sorry," said their mother one morning, "but it's time that you made your way in the world." So the very next day, the three little pigs left home. "Don't forget to watch out for the big, bad wolf," called their mother, as she waved goodbye. "He'll eat you for supper, so you need to build a big, fine, strong house as quickly as you can to keep them away." "Don't worry, Ma," they oinked. "We can look after ourselves." The three little pigs trotted off down the hill, each taking a different path. It wasn't long before the first pig met a farmer pulling a cart filled with straw. "Please, may I buy some straw to build a house?" asked one little pig. "Of course," replied the farmer, "but a straw house won't be very strong." But the little pig didn't listen. Soon he was busy stocking the bundles of straw for his new house. Look at this picture. What time of day do you think it is? You think it's the morning or at night? Well, in this window, it looks like it's dark outside. He looks like he may be sleeping. I think it's nighttime. In no time at all, the house of straw was finished, and the little pig went inside for a nap. He had just shut his eyes when there was a knock at the door. Who do you think's at the door? It's the big bad wolf, and he was hungry. Little pig, let me in," growled the wolf. "No," cried the little pig, "not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," laughed at the wolf, and that's just what he did. Meanwhile, the second little pig was walking along the road when he saw a woodcutter piling up sticks. "May I please have some sticks? I want to build a house." "Of course," answered the woodcutter, "but a house made of sticks will soon fall down." But the second little pig wasn't listening. He was much too busy planning his new stick home. Soon the house was finished. The little pig had just sat down to rest when there was a knock at the door. Who do you think's at the door? It was the big bad wolf, and he was even hungrier now. Little pig, let me in," he growled. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin," cried the second little pig. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," cried the wolf, and that's exactly what he did. Where do you think the pig is going to run? Let's find out. Meanwhile, the third little pig had met a builder. "Please, may I buy some of your bricks to build my house?" he asked. "Of course," replied the builder. "A fine, strong house of bricks will last forever." The third little pig took the builder's advice. He would build the strongest house in the land. Finally, after a hard day's work, the house was finished. It had 4 strong walls of brick, a tiled roof, and a sturdy wooden door. Sturdy means strong. And a large fireplace with a chimney. The third little pig had just put a pot of turnips on the fire to boil when he saw his brothers running down the road, closely followed by the big bad wolf. "Quick!" cried the third little pig. "Hide in here!" The wolf, who was very hungry by now, banged on the sturdy front door. Little pigs, let me in," he growled, this time his tummy rumbling very loudly with hunger. "No way, not by the hairs of our chins," cried the three little pigs. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," cried the wolf. Do you think he's going to blow their house down? Let's look. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, but the brick house stood firm. The wolf was furious. He climbed up onto the roof and shouted down the chimney, "If I can't blow your house down, I'll come down the chimney and gobble you all up." The big bad wolf jumped and landed with a huge splash on the pot of turnips boiling in the fire below. "Yow!" He leaped up with a scream and ran out of the house, never to be seen again. And the three little pigs lived happily ever after in the house made of bricks. The end.